No food, no water, no shelter. I'm gonna have to find hydration, find my protein. We're on and build a shelter on a remote island beach. I'm gonna put myself to the test and see if I can survive. It's not gonna be easy, but I think I'm definitely up for the challenge. Let's go. Whether I like it or not, I'm now stuck here for at least 24 hours. My survival for an extended period is going to rely heavily on my resourcefulness and what equipment I have with me. This one's not long since dropped off the tree, and there's a few more on the ground here. Let's start by collecting a few of them. I really want to see if there's a freshwater stream here somewhere. We've had plenty of rain over the last couple of weeks, and it's still the wet season up here. So a freshwater stream would be nice to find. Going to take a walk around this little cove here and see what resources we have. We've got coconuts on the floor, dried coconuts. We've got coconuts in the tree. We've also got mangroves here behind me. These mangroves can have some crabs in there, and also some fish can hide in there at high tide. So we'll definitely be checking that out later. This is goat's foot, and it's edible once you cook it. You can eat the flowers as well. So that's also one of our options. I've just spotted a coconut tree full of green coconuts in the bush up here. A little difficult to get to. Oh wow, check that out. So many coconuts up there. And all within distance. And there's a big spider as well. There he is, guys. Oh, I've got to keep away from him. That is plenty of coconuts. And I think this is the tree we're going to climb because it's not that high either. All right, guys, I'm going to put some pants on and bring the machete back and climb up this tree and grab a couple of bunches of those coconuts because they look absolutely delicious. And it's exactly what we need for hydration. But before we go back and get the pants, I'm going to walk through this mangrove section and see if we can find any evidence of crabs, because that will also sort out our protein requirements too. I don't think that this is muddy enough for mud crabs, but you never know. There might be the odd one just hanging around somewhere. Doesn't look like there's any mud crabs about here, but there's plenty of mangroves, so I'm not going to give up just yet. Bottles of water, empty. All right, back to the coconut mission. Grab those pans, which you'll see are going to be really important, and grab a machete, also really important. You can open a green coconut by smashing it up against a tree, but you end up losing half the liquid, and when it's a survival situation, you want to try and keep as much liquid as you can. And so I've got a machete. It's going to do the trick. As I'm walking around, I'm also looking for a good place to camp, but I think that place that we landed so far is probably the best, so that's where you might make camp. If you want to learn how to climb a coconut tree, then there are some fundamental things that you need to know, because not all coconut trees are the same. First of all, you're looking for a coconut tree which is on an angle like the one behind me. They are much easier to climb than the ones that are straight up and down. The second thing is whether the trunk is grippy or not. Some coconut trees have really grippy trunks, and some are smooth and really impossible to climb. And so that's number 2. Number 3 is your abilities. So you need mobility and you need strength. If you don't have those two things combined, do not attempt to climb a big tree. Train on small ones like this one, go up halfway and then come back down. Having pants on is an advantage, because when you want to come down, you can just slide down that trunk without scaving the inside of your legs, and that is really important. Although you can do it by climbing down the tree, which is a lot harder. The fourth thing you're looking for is these rings. You want these rings to be very well defined and have some grip to them, because you're going to use your feet to actually grip on here and your hands behind them to actually hold on as well. This one feels really good, really grippy, and those rings are well defined. There are different methods for climbing a coconut tree. You can use the hopping method with or without an assisted band around your feet, or you can just climb up like a monkey would, and that's the one that I prefer. All right, let me show you how it's done. And I've got to stress, guys, this is really dangerous. If you're first time coconut tree climber, you need to be really careful and just go a short distance and then come back down, get a feel for it, and just keep practicing and practicing before you attempt a full climb. Full climbs are extremely dangerous, and if you have a fall from a coconut tree, it could be fatal, especially if you're in a remote location like I am. The first thing you want to do is wipe off your feet. If you have sand on your feet, that's not going to help you. You want to wipe the sand off your feet. Get as much sand as you can off your feet, and the way that I do it is I start walking up the tree like this and placing my hands behind the trunk like that. And so essentially we're going to be walking up the tree, and this is where your mobility comes in. See how that grip becomes really important? If you don't have that grip, you're not going to get up the tree. And when you want to come down the tree, simply just support yourself like this. This is a resting position. I can rest like this. And then when you want to come down, you can just slide down the tree like this. That's essentially how it's done. Now I'm not going to climb this tree all the way to the top because I want to save my energy for the tree that has the nuts on it. This one doesn't have any at all. All right, let's go get some nuts. Definitely a good view. Oh, that is so tiring. The energy just gets sucked right out of you. I think I have about 20 nuts down there. I might get a couple on the way down. That's going to ensure our hydration for the next few days. That's plenty of coconuts. Whew, what a view. Whoa, look at that, guys. This is the difference between looking after yourself or looking after a tribe. If you can climb a tree, you're guaranteed plenty of coconuts and not just taking what's off the ground. Oh, that was an effort, but I tell you what, well worth it when you end up with 40 plus coconuts. Yeah, so happy. This is going to sort out our hydration for the entire time we're here. I'm going to crack one open and get straight into it. Oh, still really exhausted from that. Oh, I'm not even striking this coconut good. Oh, come on, Billy. My arms are really killing me. Oh, here we go. Get it off. Yeah, there's the nut there, guys. I've just got to get it open. We're gonna have a drink. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh. Oh, whew. Man, that is so good. Nectar from the gods, honestly. I think I'll move these coconuts out of the way of the high tide. That way they'll stay safe and I'll continue to get a drink. Whew, that was hard, guys. I'm noticing that there's some heavier than others. For example, this one's light, this one's heavy. This one has a lot more liquid in it than this one. Almost done. Oh, last one. Oh, and I think that deserves a drink. This one might even have a crack in it, so let's get him open. Whew. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go, look at that. Whew. Oh. Oh, I hardly got a drink out of that because it was cracked. Oh, no. Oh, not even a lot of jelly either. I'll just have to open another one. Oh yeah, this one. This is a good one. Yeah, I like these little green ones better than any other coconuts. To me, they got the most flavor. Oh man, so good. All right, they're safe from the high tide, so we'll have coconuts for days. All right, tide's coming in, so this is going to be our last chance to get a crab in the mangroves. Might even try for a fish in the shallows, but we've got to be quick because that tide waits for nobody. I reckon we have a good chance up there in those mangroves. It's pretty thick and dense, the kind of habitat mud crabs like to live in. Oh, we might have missed it, guys. The tide's coming in, have a look. Might have missed this side. Oh no. Let's hurry in there and see if we can get something. Looks really sandy, guys. Not what they like. Oh, be careful where I step. Damn. No, this is no good, guys. It's way too sandy, and from my experience, they like a bit more mud where they can dig down and conceal themselves, and I'm not seeing anything in there remotely like that. So we might go to the other side, and the tide's not going to beat us over there. Give that a crack, and if that fails, might have to try and spear a fish. I waited way too long for that shot. I should have just pegged it before he saw me. Way too late. There's another one just there. He might have seen me already. Let's have a shot. Oh! Did I get him? Oh. Might have got him and slipped off. Well, this might have to be a fishing rod mission. Looks like I'm losing options fairly quickly. I didn't want to get the fishing rod out, but what do? No crabs. Can't even spear a stingray. So the next thing I want to do is make a shelter, and I've got plenty of these fallen coconut leaves on the ground here. All I'm going to do is suspend them inside that tree behind me over here, just to make a simple shelter to keep the sun and the rain off. I'll see if I can get some green coconut leaves for the base, and then use the dry stuff on top of that. Other than that, I need to start a little fire to keep the mosquitoes and the sandflies away, and that should be absolutely plenty. Here's a low tree, I can take these branches off. That's going to be the first part of my roof. I'm going to weave these through the branches there just to make a little level, a roof level. But it's really important on how we place the leaves, because the leaves are like a triangle. We want to face the triangle to the top, not to the bottom. Otherwise, this way it catches water and that way it deflects it. That's the V towards open. And that's the other direction. We want to put it this way. Right, that's given us a lot of shade already, but I'm not done yet. I'm gonna add some supports, and then I'm gonna add some more leaves to the top, and that will be our shelter. Really rudimental and simple. It's all you need up here in the tropics. You don't need a great deal. Bit of shade, bit of shelter from the rain. That's all you need, because it's really hot up here. Alright, a couple more leaves for the roof. I've got my supports here, and then the branches come off the tree, so the tree's going to support it. But I might get some more leaves for the top, and we'll see if we can find some green leaves for the bottom for the bedding, and that might do it. Well, there it is, guys. This is the shelter. I brought my coconuts over here with my dry coconuts as well. But this is it. Look, nice little roofing in there. Gonna be great. This is my house. Entry, please. All right, guys, this is my fire. It's gonna keep the midges and the mosquitoes away. This is my haul of coconuts. That is massive. So many coconuts there. I'm gonna be completely hydrated. This is my shelter. I also brought a machete. I've got some lures and a squid lure, fishing rod, a knife, and a light. Also brought an air mattress to sleep on, a little bit of comfort. I actually found this mattress on an island on my first survival video. You guys remember that? This is going to be my home for the next few days. Oh, I'm pretty happy with what I've done. But how good is this? This is really rustic, but it's going to do the job. It's going to keep the rain off, going to keep the sun off, and definitely that night mist as well. Yeah, look at that. That's the roofing. Pretty good. Oh, actually feels really good to lay down. Oh, I'm just going to wait for the tide to come in a bit more and go for a swim, because I'm covered in sand, covered in sweat, and I definitely need a swim. That fire should burn for a while. I think it's time for a swim. Oh, that feels so good. Just to wash your body off from all the sand and sweat. And the water's really warm as well. I couldn't ask for more. Oh, now that I'm in the salt water, I can feel some abrasions from that coconut tree on my forearms and on my belly. I really have to start wearing a jumper to climb trees. Coming back down is just really rough. And when you slide down too quickly, it takes some skin off. Yeah, but so worth it. I think I ended up getting like maybe 40 or 50 coconuts. I've drunk probably 10 already. There's still plenty left, and there's plenty on the tree still. Not going to go thirsty, that's for sure. We've got hydration sorted out. We've got shelter sorted out. We need one more food. Need protein. Crabs are no good. Maybe get a stingray. I've got a fishing rod there with some lures. Hopefully we can catch a fish later. That's what I'm looking forward to anyway. This one's a little bit fizzy. Don't really like them fizzy. Doesn't matter. Tastes a bit like champagne. A flat version of champagne. First bit of food all day, bit of coconut, better than nothing. I don't know if I'll go fishing tonight or I'll leave it till tomorrow morning. And I might have to put some pants on, because even despite having the fire, I'm getting smashed by sandflies and mosquitoes. Hopefully they'll only be around for another hour or so and I'll be fine, but I might put some pants on, I reckon. I've got a jumper as well, but it's kind of too warm for a jumper. So I'll wait till it gets a bit darker, then I'll put the jumper on too. what's on the agenda this morning. We're gonna catch a fish. We're gonna try to catch a fish this morning, get some protein, and see what happens from there. But yeah, definitely need a fish. It's been almost 24 hours with no protein. We've had plenty of coconuts. I'm gonna have one in a minute. But yeah, no protein. So that's gonna be first on the agenda this morning. This is a light one, doesn't feel like it has much in there. Let's open it anyway. It's actually got a lot of liquid in there. I don't know why it felt so light. This one feels really heavy. Yeah, this is a jelly one. Nice jelly inside there. And much sweeter as well. Oh. Oh. Look at that jelly inside, guys. It's really good. It's starting to rain again. Look at that. That is so good. Better than the dry coconut. This jelly, absolute heaven. Look at that, guys. So good. Oh, I had a hit then. Oh, we're on! We're on! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. We're on! Tighten that drag a bit more. Whoa, what is this? It feels big. It feels big, guys. What is it? Let's back him up. Is this breakfast? Get away from those snags. Get away from those snags. Get away from those snags. Oh yeah, look at this. I think we've got a trevally. I think we have a trevally, guys. That is breakfast. Look at that. That is a trevally, and that is breakfast. Yeah, guys, couple of casts, got ourselves a nice trevally. That's going to go great for breakfast. I'm going to dispatch him quickly. Look at that. That is a beautiful trevally. I think I'm going to put him straight on the fire. Best bet, fresh. Maybe that'll work. There we go. That's it. Just goes to show that's all you need is a fishing rod, a lure, a knife. You can go out into the wild. You can climb a coconut tree, get some coconuts, catch a fish like this, and you can survive quite easily. This wasn't hard at all, apart from the sandflies and the mosquitoes. Yeah, it was really enjoyable. This is exactly what it's all about. Getting food straight from nature, none of that supermarket stuff. This is where it is, guys. Look at that. That is cooked to perfection. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, it looks so juicy. Look at that. Oh. That is really good. Oh. Nice and hot off the fire. Oh, that is so good, guys. Oh. I'm so hungry as well. Alright guys, be safe, take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.